So this is how to figure out what you like in the bedroom. Imagine you're in the middle of having sex with your partner, and they ask you, what do you want to do next? On its surface, this might sound like a caring, considerate question, but in the moment, many people panic and struggle to come up with an answer. That's because a lot of people feel like they don't really know themselves sexually. They don't understand what they want or like. If you've always felt like your sexuality was some distant, hidden part of yourself, here are some straightforward steps for uncovering and understanding what you like when it comes to sex. So first, start simple. Most people don't realize that they already know so much about their own likes, dislikes in the bedroom. A lot of people hear the question, what do you like? And build it up to be complicated in their minds. Like the answer needs to be a 20-point step-by-step list. But what you like in the bedroom can be as simple as, I like soft kisses, or I like to cuddle afterwards. It's also important to note that things that you like about sex don't have to be wildly pleasurable or orgasmic either. This is another way that people tend to overcomplicate the question. Soft kiss doesn't need to make you have an instant orgasm in order to be valid, like. Start getting a better sense of what you already know you like. Imagine that you were describing sex to an alien who had absolutely no concept of what sex was. You had to really get into the nitty-gritty details. How would you describe sex? How would you describe your own likes and dislikes? Another way to explore this is to write a piece of erotic fiction that includes several different sex scenes. What elements end up making it into your story? Another thing you can do is look to your past experiences. Another way to explore what you like is to examine your past experience. What's the best sex you ever had? Can you think of 1 to 3 different memories from there? Consider what specifically made those experiences so wonderful. For example, maybe you realize that one of your favorite sexual experiences, you were super playful and silly with your partner. Or maybe receiving oral sex has always been a favorite part of sex. What about the worst sex you ever had? What specifically made those experiences so terrible? For example, maybe you have a memory where you and your partner were both dead silent and didn't communicate during sex at all. Or there was a time when you played the domination submission and didn't enjoy it. Those memories are chock full of details about what you want or like. Very few people take the time to examine their history, to look for things about what they like. But this is such a valuable step. Next, explore on your own. A lot of people only think of sex as something that you do with a partner. But you should have a relationship with your own sexuality. It's entirely separate from whom you bring into your bed. One of the best ways to understand your sexuality is to develop a masturbation practice. Take the time to explore your own body. Touch different parts of your body in different ways. Discover what it responds to. Play with different fantasies and scenarios, and see which ones turn you on. Learn how to be present in your own skin and in the moment. This can be a very stressful way to try things out. Since there won't be another person in the room with you, you can have so much more space to examine your own reactions. Next, be willing to experiment. If you want to understand what you like in the bedroom, you have to experiment with new and different things, both on your own and with your partners. There's just no way to fully know whether or not you'll like something unless you try it. Of course, you may also have boundaries that you know you don't want to go beyond. For example, maybe you know that you're not open to a threesome. You're definitely allowed to have boundaries, and you should have them. But at the same time, it's also wonderful to give yourself permission to explore things in a safe and controlled context. So, next, you can focus on your own experience. In order to understand what you like, you have to be able to pay attention to your experience in the moment. You have to be able to know if something feels good or not. For example, if you ever with your partner experiment with spanking your butt, do you actually like the sensation of the hand on your skin or the experience of feeling like you're being punished? This sounds incredibly obvious, but the reality is that most of us are very distracted during sex and don't end up fully registering whether or not we like something, unless it's an extreme end of the spectrum. And last, stay open. Your likes and dislikes in the bedroom are constantly evolving based on your experiences. new or changing relationships, and your personal development. You're never fully going to know every single detail of exactly what you think, what makes you tick in the bedroom. And that's okay. But what makes sex so fun is that there's always something new to explore and to learn. So think, what?